After a post-match Millwall Jenna, I am ready to rant in a good way over Parramatta's win against the North Queensland Cowboys at Combank Stadium, round 24, Saturday 15th of August. I know I keep showing the details, but oh my god, what a win, lads, what a win. Now, obviously, I could go on here and just complain about the conversions, because the converting was really, really, really bad, and I have a lot to edit. I need to edit my clips, I need to upload all of that. But this is more important, I need to upload the YouTube, and I've spent all the time heading home and then eating food. So I've done a lot since, it's like, 9:30 now, and the game finished, multiple hours ago, so I am definitely a little bit late, but, it doesn't matter. So let's just get straight into this. Apatuato, bro, he started as our fullback, and I think he really played very good. I think the most he had, and even he scored that first try, it was incredible. And just before that, I was like, I've seen every single Apatuato try, because I was at that game where he scored the double against the Tigers, and as soon as that, he scored. This is incredible. When the man plays, he somehow keeps getting tries in, and it was definitely an important one to, bounce back after Marnie got one straight very quickly in the 10th minute for the Cowboys, as he kind of just got across the line. I just like to say the refereeing decision of this game was actually pretty awful. Really, really bad decisions were made, and luckily the bunker where we call, some of them might make the right call, but the original referee calls, whatever that ginger guy's name is, he was completely off the ball today. He was completely all messed up. He kind of looked like he didn't know what he was doing. Some of the other tries for Parramatta came from Ronald Volkman, De Silva, Adhikar. De Silva got 2 actually, and Jordan Tamarani got that one in the 62nd minute, which was basically a good try which got us level. Their tries, they only had 5. They had Marnie, Burns, Purdue, Cotter, and Chester, so all 5 different try scorers. And we were actually in the lead at half time. Also, the big one is that Simbin in the 20th minute, and we were able to try straight away after that. But then, it didn't really work out as perfectly as we wanted, because they ended up actually getting more points during the Simbin time, because we both scored try and we missed our conversion, they scored theirs. That was obviously a problem. Mitchell kept missing conversions, and if he made those conversions, this game wouldn't be so tight. Obviously the main moment that gave us that 2-point lead was Mitchell Moses, where he scored a very easy, simple penalty goal to make it 30 with 6 minutes on the clock. And after that, the Cowboys had 2 opportunities at 2-point field goals. The first one was blocked and smacked down. They had another opportunity, they went for it, and then it looks like he completely sliced it, and it messed it up. There was a few interesting performances today, though, from Paramount players. Jose Carr really had some really nice line breaks where he looked pretty good. Still a bit mixed feelings, definitely made some really bad defensive mistakes and stuff like that, which is just unfortunately what Adhikar is these days. He had those moments where, break through the line on the attack and really showing his speed where he looked alright. Then there was also just a few off moments with him as well. Harrison Edwards was someone who came on, he played, even though he was originally set for the reserves. I think he did a solid job. Apatuato, as I said, had a good game. And Brian Kelly, oh my god, he is the LeBron James of rugby league, and I'm going to be posting that until the day I die, because what a turnaround Brian Kelly has had. What a horrible start to the NRL season, dropping every single ball. He was awful, and I remember hating him. But Brian, man, you've completely helped yourself. You had such a bad start of the season, but he is so brilliant. He's had a really, really nice end of this season. It's very impressive, very cool to see. Penasini, good, and Jordan Tamarani, we really like that centre partnership. Both played well, so I only got a try as well. And also when I was waiting, look around for some of the players, got to meet some of the guys like Harrison Edwards, who I actually sometimes talk to. Maybe it's part of the podcast, maybe it's not. I was able to find him in person, which is cool. But while I was waiting, Penasini literally just came up next to me because he was talking to a friend or a family member, and he came up and just went over there right next to me. I should have recorded it, and he was literally a meter away. All the sweat dripped right onto my arm, and it was just the weirdest thing ever. I didn't even ask for a photo because he was just talking with his friend, and it was so odd. And there was a bunch of people next to me who were just sign my thing. So I was just being the nonchalant. Okay. Besides the point, And a card wing I just mentioned before, Volkman. Oh my god, he's so good. He's so good. Why are we bringing Luai next year? Maybe we should just play Volkman and Luai. Maybe no Moses, because Moses once again had a mediocre game, and I say his kicking game is not on point, both for conversions and on the fifth tackle as well. It's not on point, it's not good enough. But Ronald Volkman, though, his kicking is really, really good. Especially on the ground, the grubbers, same as Brian Kerr, like I mentioned, his grubbers are really, really good. But Volkman, those short ones, hey, he does a really, really good job at it. I don't say really, really a lot, but really good job to Volkman. He had a great game, and he's had some great games. It's unfortunate. I don't know what Parramatta's going to do with him next year. They're going to keep him for a year, and then he'll become the starter back in 2028. It doesn't seem like something he'll necessarily want to do. It's always so sad. I want to mention Apatow is literally going to Perth next year. Like, some of these guys probably will not be at the team anymore when they are shining at the moment. Moses, I'm not going to comment on him. Look, he has ups and downs in games, and there was nothing really big from him today. And his kicking game is completely off, as mentioned before. Forwards, Moretti, I think he's always very solid. He's actually one of my top choices to play as that 8. I really like him. I think he's a really good player. So I was happy to see him in the team. Silva played well. Obviously got 2 tries to his name. One of them was a penalty try, though. Still, don't take anything away from him. De Silva is one of the best hookers in the entire league, and no one's seeing it coming, but I promise you in the next few years, everyone will know it. The prop Junior Paulo, I'm always a bit unsure about Paulo these days because of age, but look, I think one of those tries, it was the one to Sam Rani, scored in just a minute, was all because of him. Was able to pick up the ball. What a beautiful pass. He was on like the 20. Beautiful pass. Went very far over to Sean Russell, caught it, and then off to Sam Rani too. That we saw that last try because of Paulo. So that was a really nice moment for Paulo, which is a round of applause too. Jack Williams, one of our best and consistent players. Katoa, once again, he's very consistent and looks very good most of the time. Few up and down, nothing special of a game. And Saxton Pryke is looking like a definitely man for the future, playing at a lock. He actually had a pretty decent game as well. Walker on the interchange, Tinker Brown on the interchange had alright performances, nothing special. Tinker, great, nice guy. I think at the Canberra game earlier this year. The return of Russell, as I've mentioned before, Russell really good. I think when he had the ball, and for the very little he played pretty well. Harrison Edwards, he was actually originally was supposed to be on the reserves, but he actually came on and got to play. Obviously, I made him at the very end, so check out the Instagram for the photos of that. I'm checking this out, and I was just talking about some stuff as well, which was really cool. But yeah, I think he had a pretty alright game. You know, he was supposed to be on the reserves, but he came in, he played, and he did his job. And Funa Amatoli did not. So, look, it is positive. Todd Smith, that's the man. Yeah, no, just fire him immediately. He's the most hated ref. For me, I hate him more than Ashley Kine personally. I just don't like his decisions and his ruling it all, and that kind of just proved it today. But look, I've had very much of a yap, and thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Well, I've literally yapped. The Warriors game just finished off, and the Warriors won 40-6 against the Broncos, so this seems like the time for me to end the yap. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go subscribe to the channel. Maybe on the road to 2K. I don't really know what the next goal is, but let's road to 2K. Maybe 1.1K. Bit easier. Go follow the TikTok and the Instagram link in the description. Have a wonderful day, guys, and see you.